You know why the prophet said paradise lies at the mother's feet? There is no love greater than a mother's love for her child. Your happiness. It's all that matters.
And when you read the script for the first time, what bits of the story resonated with you as an actor or as a South Asian?
First of all, getting to play, a lead in a rom-com, which was something very few and far between when I was growing up. I think there's only been a few that I can even remember yet, Big Sig, Yesterday, whatever. There's only not many. So first of all, that was just a huge thing. And to lead that, especially for people in the South Asian community and for white people to maybe open their eyes in a different way and just see that it's not what you might think. Getting to have basically, for me, the whole film was a big debate. It was these two friends are debating through the whole movie. So that's just creates good drama. And for me, it had a real seriousness to it. This guy's a dutiful son and his sister's been outcast. So it's not just some fluff, it's actually this guy's, which I think a lot of people can relate to, is that he's struggling and he's covering it up and he's got a hard exterior and he's trying to be the good guy. And so that's quite an interesting thing to play, that everything's okay, everything's charming, everything's good, but underneath there's a real pain. And for me, that's what's exciting to play as an actor.
There's a fundamental thing that has driven us as human beings, right? Centuries from the time we've known ourselves, is the idea of love and the idea of intimacy. When we are born, we're got on our mother's breast. When we die, we want to hold somebody's hand. So how does this fundamental need for love and intimacy translate into dating apps? And in a point where somebody's addicted to dating apps, and the more you get addicted, the more you want to choose, and you're given so much choice. Mind you, the great thing about dating app is put power back into the hands of women. They can decide which guy they want to go out with or which guy they want to have sex with or not have sex with. It's their decision. It's never been that powerful with women so openly before. But now, whether it's for men and women, the choice and the search for love and intimacy, it's something I've always wondered about. Are they truly finding it? And if they find it, do they recognize it? How do you know? How do you know that you recognize love?
As far as getting cast, putting Asians on screen, putting brown Asians on screen, how do you reflect on that right now in this moment of your career?
I suppose it's slowly, it's getting there. I suppose from 1997 East is East, we've made, it's getting better and better. The people at Riz and Dev, they're opening the doors, and hopefully each time we make a movie like this, it does the same thing. It's slightly different in the US, I reckon, as well. But the fact that I'm playing a rom-com lead compared to 10, 15 years ago, it just wouldn't have happened. And, hopefully each time the roles get less and less stereotypical and it's happening, but it just needs to happen more and more from the top down. We need more producers, we need more writers, we need more. The more scripts there are, it's just a statistical thing. The more and better scripts there are, then the more this will happen. And it's getting there. It's just that we're a little bit behind.
But to go and see this other community called Asians and then Muslims and then immigrants, and so they categorize themselves as if some these strange people, and they do this something strange called arranged marriages. Let's go see that. These are not aliens. This is not a space movie. So when the actors reveal themselves and reveal their heart to it completely, it opens up the audience heart. The audiences walked into their hearts. The moment the audience walks into the hearts of your characters, then it stops being alien, the move. Well, my first film, and every film I've done since then, my first film, I had to go, I was telling a suspense film, and I saw the funding person in charge of funding yawn. And I thought, oh shit, in his mouth, I could see the end of a non-starting career. And then I suddenly saw in his table was surrounded by families and kids and everything. So I just created a new story and told him a story about kids and families and this thing. And the film got funded because the producer came to me and said, what did you do there? That's not the film we were making. I said, we are now. So,
I'm very excited. I think you being Captain Nemo and Nautilus is a perfect casting. What can you tell me about that right now? If anything, I'm dying to know.
It's a 10-part Disney Plus. It's a big old show, man. Yeah, it's Captain Nemo origin story almost of 20,000 Leagues, and it's that full on revenge story. The Indian prince, wife and child get murdered, prisoner. He fights the East India Company. It's Pirates of the Caribbean action adventure. It's mechanical whales. It's CGI. It's everything. It's like it's a fun old ride, And again, there's a real serious element to it.
I love a good rom-com, and who doesn't love Lily James, Emma Thompson, and you're in a fantastic lead and you performed it beautifully, but that's going to be my time today. But congratulations and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, man.
Now the party starts. Just like that. I used to think that I was scared of being with the wrong person, but now I realize that I'm scared of being with the right person.